Hello guys, we'll be Tech here. Don't scroll this video yet if you want to know how to transfer all the music, most importantly, your movies, your videos, your images sitting on your computer to your iPhone. Yes, you heard me right. iPhone is a bit complicated compared to Samsung or Android. Android, you can just plug and play and you can start transferring all the files you have on your computer to your phone. But iPhone happens to be a bit complicated. But I'm going to take you through how to transfer all these files from your computer to your iPhone. And hey, it does not even matter the brand of your computer. You don't necessarily have to use a MacBook. You can have a Dell, HP, Asus, and you can still transfer all the files from your computer to your iPhone. Hey, so that is it for you. I want you to stick with me while I take you through how to do this. It's just a lot of simple steps, and you're gonna get all the files you have on your computer to your iPhone in no time. Without further ado, let's jump straight to your computer. What you are going to look for right now is that we're going to look for the architecture of your Windows, or let me say the architecture of your computer. Old computers came in 32 bits, some are in 64 bits. The older version of computer are in 32 bits, and the newer version of computer are in 64 bits. So bit has to do with the processor of the computer. So in this video, it's not really that important. So we are not going to go in deep. We're not going to dive into 62 and 32-bit or 64, 32-bit version of computers. We only want to know the architecture of your Windows right now to help us download the right version of the software. Let me take you through how to check the architecture of your Windows. So if you are using a new PC, then you're going to go to this PC. But if you have a older version of Windows, then you're going to go to My Computer. What you're going to do is right click on My Computer. You're going to see 32 bits or 64 bits. Yes, that is it for you. So if yours is 32 bits, then you're going to get 32 bits of the software you're going to use. If yours is 64 bits and you are using 64 bits of the software that you're going to use. The software we are going to use today is iTunes. There are a lot of software that are being designed for this purpose, but for the help of iPhone and Apple, we're going to use the dedicated app that is being designed by Apple for this process. So we're going to get iTunes. iTunes are in 32-bit and 64-bit. That is the reason why I made us to check the architecture of your Windows so that it can help us get the right version of the software. Now that we know the architecture of our Windows, we're going to go straight to our computer and we're going to go straight to Google or whatever search engine that you have, and we are going to download the iTunes software. In my case, I'm going to use the Google Chrome. You can use any browser of your choice. I'm going to use Google Chrome and I'll choose any of my username. I think this will do for me. So now that it's open, let us look for any search engine. I'm going to use Google. You can use Bing, you can use Yahoo, or whatever search engine that you have. So I'm going straight to Google, click on Google, and we have Google open. What do we do next? We're going to search for iTunes. So I and tunes. We have it open. Okay, so now that we have iTunes opened, you can see this is the official website of Apple. This is also the official website of Apple. This is Microsoft and this is Softonic. Let's go to the right source. We click on iTunes and it says download the latest version from the Microsoft Store. So if you want to get it from the Microsoft Store, then you can just go and say get it from Microsoft. Yes. So if that is going to help for you, that is going to be of help to you, or if coming here is going to be the best for you, then all you have to do is come here, click on install, and it's going to open the Microsoft Store for you. So when they come here, I think you don't have to choose for the architecture of your Windows. You just click and it is going to automatically install the best version for your computer. But if you don't want to go through this stress, and I wouldn't even go through this stress. I'm going to make sure I'm getting the right thing by myself. So let's go back, and this time around, I'm going to add the architecture of my computer. So mine is 64, yours can be 32. So let me say I'm searching for iTunes 32-bit, which I've already set before this video. So I'll come here and I'll choose the very first one, which is the official Apple website. So they said Apple support. Let's click on iTunes right over here. And this is everything about 32-bit version of the iTunes. So what we're going to do is now you can read a bit about this and you can get it. But for the sake of the video, I don't want the video to be too long than expected. So you can see the 32-bit version is 176.9 megabytes. So you can just click on download and it's going to start download. I'm going to cancel it over here. So let's go back to downloading the 64 as well. Now we change 32 to 64. So it's the same thing, just the architecture being changed. So you see iTunes, Windows 64-bit, the first one is 32-bit, now 64-bit. You come down, you're gonna see the system requirements and you know what to do. So here is it. You can see the file size is 201 megabyte, the 32-bit, the 176. So these are indications that should let you know that you are getting the right thing for your PC. Very good. Now that you have it downloaded, we are going to install this iTunes and we're going to go straight to how to transfer files using the iTunes software. I already have iTunes installed, so you're going to follow the procedures or the instructions to install your iTunes. If you have your iTunes installed already, then I'm going to take you through how to transfer your files from your computer to your iPhone using iTunes. So follow me as I start this process with you. In this case, as I said, I have my iTunes already installed. So you're going to double click on your iTunes to open. I have mine pinned to taskbar, so I'm going to just click on it once to just open. Once iTunes is open, if this is your first time using iTunes, then you have to log in. So I'm going to take you through how to log in your iTunes. If you don't have an iTunes account, then you have to get one. So this is what you are going to do. You see, from file to edit to TV show to view to control to account to help. So here is account. This is where you are going to log in your account. I already have my account here, so you can see my name Benjamin Quay and my account email address. So yes, that is what you're going to use to transfer your file. You have to log in before you can have full access to this software. So you have to log in, and after you log in, you are going to go to authorization. You're going to authorize this computer. I have already authorized this computer. So you just come here, authorization, authorize this computer. Then you click on authorize. Okay, in this case, I'm not logging in, but I can still transfer. So if you are doing it the first time, just authorize your computer, log in, and you are good to go. When you are done with that, what are you trying to transfer now? Is it music, movies, video, or pictures? You can even transfer TV shows, as you can see over here, or you can even transfer audio books. So this case, we're going to, you see this over here, the TV show, that is what I have on because I try to transfer some TV shows. So we are going to move to music, as you can see here. So we have music here, we have movies here, TV show, we have podcast, and even audio books, as I said. So in this case, I'm going to go to my music if that is what I want to transfer from my iPhone, or sorry, from my computer to my iPhone. So what I'm going to do now that you have logged in and authorized your computer, you come to file, and then we have new here. Here you can create a playlist for the music that you want to transfer to your iPhone. But if you don't want to create a playlist, because as this is not really important, you can just come all the way down to add file to library. Adding file to library is just adding only one file to library. So in case you have your a folder, most music are in folder. That's how yours is, and you want to transfer all those music to your iPhone, then you are going to get a whole folder. In my case, I already have all the music on my iTunes. I don't know, but I'm gonna search through my PC to see in case I don't have any music that I haven't transferred from my computer to iTunes. This being the first time using iTunes, then you have to transfer or import your files that you want to transfer to your iPhone to your iTunes first. So follow me as I take you through that. So as I said, you can click on the add file library. It means that we are only transferring one file. So this case, let's say we have about 10 or 20 or maybe 100 songs that we want to transfer to iTunes so that we can later on transfer to our iPhone. So let's come to add folder to library. This case, we can select folder containing a lot of musics or whatever you have in there. So we click folder and we are going to look for the folder. So let me go to, I think I have a few folder on desktop. Music echo. I don't know if I have this already there. New folder, new folder. I think let's look at. So you see, this is what happens when you click on the folder. You're not gonna see anything over there. So you don't have to click the folder to see what is inside. You just so just as you see here, you see it's showing that no items match your search. I'm going to go back and here is my folder 3. I don't know the number of songs that I have over there, so I'm going to just go select folder right over here. Select folder. You did not see anything because I have all the songs here imported to iTunes already. But if you haven't imported anything to your iTunes, then you should see something loading. And later on, you're going to see this right over here. Once you see something like that, that means that your song has been imported to iTunes. Now that you have all your music imported to iTunes, we are now going to connect our iTunes right away to our iPhone. And this is going to help us transfer the file to our iPhone. I mean, the music. So stick with me. So my sound may change a bit because I have taken out my audio, and this is a receiver because I had to connect my cord to my iPhone to the laptop as well. So this is it for you. Now look at file, edit, song, view, control, account. Under account, you're going to see a small iPhone icon right over here. So you can click on that and you're going to see all the information about your iPhone, just as I have over here. So you're going to go back right over here and we can come to songs. So these are all the songs that we imported. So let's say I want to send about 2 or 3 songs to my iPhone. So let me choose this one, or Aboki Bestie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click. So now we have add to playlist, we have add to device. So where are we going next? We are adding to device. So now we say add to God bless iPhone. So you're adding to your name. Click here. You see over here, you see that it just loaded over there. So that means that the song has already been sent to my iPhone. In case you want to transfer everything here, then you're just going to click on one and hold on Control and A to highlight everything. Once you have everything highlighted, you can right click, then you'll see add to device. So now if you click on add to device, all the music you have over here is going to be added to your library on your iPhone. In this case, I have mine already, so I'm not going to do that. So good. In case you want to transfer movies, then you're gonna come here, you change music to movies. That is it for you. So now you can import movies to your iTunes and then transfer to your iPhone. So in this case, I'm going to only add one movie. So let me say Shazam. Open Shazam. We didn't see anything. So what we're going to do now, you see we have genres, we have home movies. We're gonna go straight to home movies. Voila, this is home movies. So now you can see Shazam on iTunes. What I'm going to do is I'll say add to iPhone. Unfortunately, I'm not adding to my iPhone, but if you want to add, then you're going to just add. So this is how you can switch from music to movies. If you also want to get TV shows, you just click on TV shows and you're going to do the same thing. If you want to do podcast, you can just click on podcast and the same procedure repeats itself. There are so many ways you can also transfer your pictures or videos from your computer to your iPhone. So in case you have Zender installed on your iPhone, if you don't have Zender, you can install Zender. So I'll go here. Now that I already have my iPhone connected, I'll click on iPhone and this right over here, file sharing. I'll click on file sharing. Yes, you can see I have a lot of software here that I can send file from my computer to the, so it's not only music or movies, you can also send a document. So you can just choose whatever software that you have. In my case, I have Acrobat, I have Canva. So whatever I want to transfer, whatever file I want to, I just go straight to the app and I send to that particular app. In this case, let's say I want to transfer a video or a picture, for instance, to my phone. I'll just click on Zender and I'll say add file. I'll change to where my images are. So I have Call of Duty right here. I'm going to open. You see, it just sent to my phone. If you come top, just scroll to the top. You see Avatar. Then now you see Call of Duty 22. That is the image that I just sent to my iPhone. So that is it for you. Oh, yes. This is how to transfer all the music, the video, the pictures you have on your computer to your iPhone. At this point, a sub to my channel, if you're watching me on YouTube, will be very appreciated. But if you're also watching me on Instagram, on TikTok, then I will entreat you to follow my page for more technological video like this in the future. You can also hit my profile. I have other videos that I have made. You can also enjoy some of them. And I want you to turn the notification bell or whatever you can do to receive all my future uploads. Can you share this video to one or two of your friends or your family to also get to enjoy this? Thank you very much for watching. At this point, peace out. Mwah.